My name is Denis Roman. I'm managing partner at WeDigital marketing agency. Okay, actually, WeDigital works with a huge business. So it's big brands like Uzum, Yandex, Nestle, and everything starts with a meeting when we try to understand what is their marketing goal, how as an agency we can help them, what is their target audience, what about competitors, what about their limitations, budgets, maybe some problems which now exist, and these problems are the barriers for them to grow. So we conduct the interviews, and after that we of course do our own research. So we analyze what is their market, or what are their competitors, how their competitors communicate, how they differ from them in terms of the product, in terms of the price, in terms of the promotion, etc. So, and after conduction of this research, we do the strategy, and this strategy is aiming to solve their initial goals. We client service department, and we track NPS. So we ask our customers on continuous basis, would they recommend us to their to other businesses, etc., and always ask for feedback. So we conduct the interviews asking what to improve in terms of service, in terms of our product, etc. And based on this feedback, we even change our approach to communicate with them, and even change the product sometimes. And we, for example, in this case, understand that we should sometimes have conduct meetings with clients more often, and when we present strategy, before that we should present preliminary results, etc. So it's like minor examples how we adapt our product in terms of customer needs, and then it results in bigger contracts, in bigger quantity in terms of leads, etc. Because we hear what our customers need and what our customers need, and then grow together as a business. For us, the first limitation to grow is people, because all that we sell is our expertise, means working hours of the team. For us, we highly depend on the human resource market. How many strong marketers are existing in Uzbekistan? Where can we find a new project manager? Where can we find a new strategist? There are not a lot of them, actually. In these cases, we try to help people to grow. So we have internal education system, we have our own marketing course. Based on that, we can make people grow faster. Because actually our market is still emerging and still developing, and in terms of marketing education, have not much universities. For example, Westminster provides good marketing models, and after Westminster we even hired some marketing specialists, and then they grow by practice on the project. So I guess one of our, I cannot say it's a problem, it's yes, challenge to grow. It's people, and we focus on the culture then, we focus on the education then, on the motivation system. To together, buy some courses, sometimes fly to other countries on the festivals just to broad our vision what is cool. And it's like we invest in people. In 2023, we opened AI laboratory in WeDigital because we have seen that the market is changing because of a rise of AI tools. And we hire people just for experiments because we understood that we should be adaptive and we should do constant research what's new in this technology open source market. And we invest in the people to make research, R&D. And this team started to make research and adapt all these tools to our product, and our product became more future-proof, better in terms of quality and better in terms of budget. We understood that we can do the same thing because of AI faster and more cost-effective for our client. And it's about adaptation, because in the modern future-proof marketing industry, you should always follow the trends and try to implement these new technologies first. And now this team has already own coding team. So we started not to only do marketing, but even created our first B2C product. A lot of big companies now are interested in the Uzbek market, our potential clients. So, for example, TBC Bank from Georgia has arrived to our market in 2020. Now it's growing like 10x per year in terms of net profit, for example. Now we see Yandex is entering our market quite actively. And of course, we understand that now our expertise not only in understanding what is cool in marketing, but also in understanding what is Uzbekistan. Because we understand local context, we understand local language, we understand local trends. And of course, me personally, was one of my main goals to adapt my team to have this expertise. For example, we hired new creative director, Sardor Babayev, who is not only a creative person, but he has big background in culture and he understands local context very well. And now we can make this all new brands who arrive to our market aware what is Uzbek market, or what is Uzbek culture, or what is their real target audience and what do these people care about. It's one of the examples. Of course, because in our culture and our strategy, people is the core. Third thing that we change is people's culture, people's attitude, and there are some new even positions appear in order to adapt to these changes of the market. When we talk about general approach, in every country will be something like that, something truly culturally relevant only to this region. And I can share the example of the case which we did and still continue with TBC Bank, Uzbekistan. When they entered the market, there was a big challenge for them in order not to being perceived as a foreign company. They want to being perceived closer to the audience. And together with TBC, we did the project, CSR project, which is called TBC Ornaments. What we did, our team has visited museums, different workshops, talked with craftsmen, and may digitalized more than 500 Uzbek ornaments, which is on textile, ceramics, etc. We took a photo, then the team digitalized it and made it as vector files and upload to the open website catalog, and everyone now can use them for free. And a lot of brands start to use them. For example, Uzbek Telecom made already several million SIM cards with these ornaments. Now, together with TBC, we do a huge campaign which will brand transport ATO cards with these ornaments. Why is it important? Because before this project, sometimes some designers or sometimes some brands used like Google some Uzbek ornaments, took these files which were not truly Uzbek, sometimes it was Arabic, Iranian, Turkish, and used as a Uzbek branding. And now this problem is solved because there is open source, and a lot of designers said thank you to TBC because of that. And brand received a lot of organic media impressions, a lot of organic media mentions, and increased in love mark because of this project. And this project can be done for Uzbekistan, but it can be also adapted for different regions in terms of what are their local problems, what kind of local problems can we solve. But this problem for Uzbekistan, it's not quite unique because our neighbors also have some similar problems, but for example, in different regions, there will be another challenge. No, we always learn some lessons because we grow, and new challenges, new opportunities. Like for me as a business owner, important thing was like understanding the finances, understanding how to plan in terms of sales, how to plan in terms of expenses, how to manage it, and then I hired a financial manager, then I hired financial consultant, and now we can manage our operations not only in terms of creative products, but in terms of money. And I guess for our industry it's very important because a lot of like new agencies, they can work quite well, but sometimes I understood, oh, there is a minus in my P&L and I even didn't think about it. And I think it's very important to understand your business model and your financial model. And there were some periods when we didn't make a lot of net profit because we didn't pay a lot of attention to finance. There were some problems with cash flow sometimes, and now we have separate financial department. The main goal to make our business sustainable in terms of money. I'm also a mentor of one marketing course which we do with our education partner Osnova, and I see on my own there is a demand from the audience to understand how to adapt all this sometimes very inspiring cases by Google and Apple to Uzbek market, and that's why we need to follow stories of Uzbek businesses to understand like reality on the ground, and then you learn by real practical information which is adapted to the region, because Uzbekistan of course in many cases is different from other markets. We operate 5 years, and it's not quite like long run, but of course for the 5 years we already come through a lot of challenges, face different problems, and solve them somehow. And now we face different challenges, and I guess this expertise can be useful for maybe new agencies in our creative industry, and they will understand from which point to start. where to pay attention. For example, in my example with finance, how to manage team, how to grow your product, what is your market niche, how to work with clients, etc., etc. And I guess maybe it will be useful for these leaders who think to open their new marketing agency, social media agency, branding, creative agency, etc. Okay, third thing I guess is about leadership. You work with people, you should know how to motivate them, how to grow them, how to solve some like communication issues with client, within the team, etc. You should be a manager because you should know how to delegate, how to distribute the tasks, how to manage work with clients, etc. And communication skill is very important because I guess more than 50% of my working time I talk with the clients, with team, etc. And regarding hard skills, it depends already more about your product. So if you're about digital, so you should understand your product well. And I guess in Uzbekistan now you should start the agency when you understand the product. If you are interested in creativity, so go to other side. If you are a great designer, it will be easier for you to open the design studio. If you are a strategist, do research, go to this sphere. Third thing, I already mentioned, money is coming to our market. When I talk about market, it's about Uzbekistan, but also about concrete marketing industry, because new businesses arrive, different categories become more competitive, and more brands start to think about marketing, branding, digital, media, etc. And the sphere is growing. And for me, it's very important to help this industry to grow in terms of expertise, in terms of sharing the cases, in terms of collaboration with other marketing agency, collaboration with brands. So it's about marketing industry growth. So the second thing, it's very important for us to educate people, to help them grow. We should adapt to new trends, and I see two big trends. One is global, is technologies. That's why we opened AIM laboratory, which helps us here in order to adapt our products in terms of AI, for example. And second trend is trend on, let's say, locality. So international brands want to not being perceived as a foreign. They want to make local relevant projects, and here we need to have experts in our team which can help this business.